And recording. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Word Unplugged. I'm here with my beautiful friend, Angelica Rios. Say
Hi.
hi. So we're doing the Daily Word Unplugged this week because everyone in the office, we just did a lot of traveling. And so we wanted to play it safe. And we're doing a bit of quarantining for just a week or two to make sure everyone is smooth sailing and symptom free before we jump back into normal life. So that's why you're in my bedroom and you're in Angelica's bedroom. Yes.
Woohoo.
So for starters, I just want to say that Angelica, first of all, we have the same name,
Yeah, we do.
which is very fun. Second of all, I have such a major artist / girl crush on you. So I'm like fangirling big time that we're on this call right now together. Thank you for joining me.
I'm so excited to be here. Oh my goodness.
You guys, she's seriously incredible. Like one of my top favorite female vocalists of all times. Like this girl right here. So you're gonna have to check her out when you get done watching this video. But so in the Daily Word, it's just a time where we process through scripture together with friends. We're not biblical scholars. We are just normal or not super normal people that we like to read the word and we like to think about it and process through it together. So that's what we're gonna do. And Angelica's joining us. And then she might sing for us at the end.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, so today's reading is from Matthew 11, verses 28 through 30. It says, Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves. For my yoke is easy and my burden light." That's such a good one.
So good.
I feel like it's just one of the ones that like kind of makes you breathe a little bit when you read it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's like every time that scripture comes up, I always like it like resets you, you know? It's
Totally.
okay, wait a minute. Have I been doing this? Like have I really been letting him handle it? And then it's kind of decompressible.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just in Seattle this past week working on a bunch of projects, and we had this like hour by hour itinerary set, and it just kept not working. Like we were running behind. Everything was we just weren't like staying on schedule. And I had this moment when I realized like it was a really cheesy like Jesus take the wheel moment. And I just realized like, you know what, it's gonna work out the way that it's supposed to, and I don't have to like want to control everything. And then that actually, like, I feel like my letting go actually made us be way more efficient. And so the time that we spent working was so much smaller, but we got everything done in like just a couple hours. And then we just enjoy each other the rest of the time. But I wouldn't have been okay with that if I hadn't let go. And then it just would have been such a different experience. And
isn't that so funny? Like it's almost ironic. Like the more that we try to control things, and like the more that we kind of like cling to it, like the less likely it is to work out. And then like the second we just kind of give the rein to God in that moment, like suddenly everything's better. It's almost like he's a good father.
It's almost like that. Exactly. Yep. So real.
I know.
I love
One thing that I really want to point out from this scripture is the part where it talks about his yoke being light, because I feel like often I'll skip over it and I'll just kind of get like a superficial meaning. But when I think about it and I think about how he says his yoke is so light, or what is it? His yoke is
easy and burden light.
So, yes, because the yoke is like the thing that the animals have, right?
Oh yeah.
Like they put it over them and they hold it on their shoulders. And it just kind of reminds me about how being a Christian and following God and getting to know the Son, to know the Father, it's like the easiest, hardest thing you'll do, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like some people are like really afraid to commit themselves to God because like they think it's gonna be so hard and difficult.
Right.
And while that's true, it's like he makes the cross sweet enough to where like it's light.
Yeah.
It really isn't a deal to carry it. You know what I mean?
No, totally. That's such a good point. Like on the surface, it can feel like I have to give this up and this is hard and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But then it actually, like, at least for me personally, I am so much more lighthearted and free when I am surrendering, but it feels contradictory. Like, yeah, I totally.
Yeah, it's like a challenge, but at the same time, it's lifting you.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I have a friend who one time I was just asking him random questions and I was like, what's one of your deepest fears? And he was like, I don't know that I have a deepest fear because I just kind of trust that God's got me. And I was like, dang. I like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I want to be like him.
I know, right? It's easier said than done, but that really, when we really trust like that, like we don't have to fear. It's all gonna work out. Yeah. Cool. Well, we would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this scripture. It's such a beautiful one. Yeah, how does it make you feel? What stands out to you? Drop it down in the comments, anything that stands out to you.
Drop it down.
Angelica, where can people find you on all the socials?
So Instagram, TikTok is Angelica Rios. I think TikTok might have an extra A in the middle. Twitter. But yeah, for the most part, just look up Angelica Rios and you'll probably find me.
Perfect. Yeah, and we'll put it in the comments too, so or in the caption.
Woo-hoo.
Did you want to sing for us? No pressure.
You know, I will. I won't play an instrument, but just because this scripture reminds me of the song by Will Reagan. It's, gosh, what's it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. But it's like, it's called Take a Moment.
Okay.
Have you heard it before?
Maybe.
It's like for this scripture. But it's like, take a moment to remember who God is and who I am. There you go, lifting my load again. No longer am I held by the yoke of this world. Come up under the yoke of Jesus. His yoke is easy, his burden is so light. His burden is so light. And then it just goes like that.
So good. Yes, I have heard that. I love it. Thank you. I love your voice so much.
Thanks. I'm so excited to be on this call. Like I've never met somebody, well, that's a lie, but I've never met a lot of people with our name.
Right, same. I think I've met like 2.
Yeah, and also it's really hard to find somebody who pronounces it the same way.
You
know?
Yep.
Also, can I ask you, what is your nickname?
Which one?
What do people call you?
I've gone by Jelly since I was very little.
You're kidding.
Have you?
Yes, that's what my uncle was calling me when I was like a kid, and then it stuck all through middle school, high school. Like my coaches called me Jelly.
How do you spell it?
Like Jelly.
But you spell your name with a J. That's right. Yeah, we do Gelly. That's crazy. High five. Same name, twins. Woo! I've hardly met Angelicas and definitely not met Jellies. Go team.
We're good.
That's awesome. Yeah, we are. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you all for joining us. Check out Angelica and all of her stuff because it's incredible. Honestly, you will just feel all the feelings when you hear her sing. Yes. Okay, well, we love you guys and have a beautiful day. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to stop recording. Stop.